And 3, 2. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Peter Walsh Show. Today's going to be a bit of a fun one actually. We're doing a live TikTok as we speak, and at the exact same time we're recording this actual podcast episode. So this is going to be quite a bit of fun. And anybody that's watching this, people joining on already, guys, today we're talking about coronavirus, and actually it was funny. We're talking about dating in 2023 because there's a lot of people out there at the moment that are depressed off their ass. I was only having a discussion at the moment. I mean, we're in mid-April, a year and a half after really things started to open back up again in Ireland anyway. I know that for a fact. And most of the world. And people are actually kind of going back into their coronavirus mentality. Now, anybody that's actually listening here, guys, we're recording a podcast episode here today, and let us know if you've got any questions and answers, and you'll be on the podcast, and I'll even call out your name if you want. So, guys, you know, the mentality and the psychology behind what's going on at the moment is, you know, if you're feeling a bit of pressure and you do want a relationship, but all of a sudden you just sort of retreat back into your shell, this is happening to a lot of people. So if you're thinking you've gone fucking nuts, don't think you haven't gone nuts. This is happening to so many people. I've had so many discussions with so many people on my dating social media, on my TikToks and Facebooks and YouTubes. And the feedback I'm getting is, it's unbelievable, guys. It really is. I mean, even one lady said the other day that she's dying for a relationship. She hasn't had a relationship for 10 years. She got her heart broken. She's mid-40s. And she's divorced. And she was dying to meet somebody. And even in lockdown, she was really wanting it. And the urge was, like, for most people, actually, people didn't want a relationship. But actually, she went the other way. She wanted a relationship more. She realized how short life can be. And all of a sudden, she just went to crap the last couple of weeks. She went on a few dates, nothing serious, and it was all first dates over only the last, 6 months. And all of a sudden, she said, "Peter, I know exactly what's wrong with me here." She goes, "I'm going back into coronavirus." I said, "Well, what do you mean?" She said, "Well, I actually miss fucking coronavirus and that a bit of misery feeling I had." Like, I couldn't believe what I was hearing, because I understand the psychology behind it, is that there's some people out there that are depressed. And if they're not depressed, they're unhappy. They're happy being depressed, or they're happy being sad, right? You've got nothing to complain about anymore. You've got nothing to be upset about anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, there's people that are genuinely depressed out there, so I'm not on about those people. So it's almost like it gets into our routine here, where it's just like, what you know, if we don't have our routine back, we're fucked. So all of a sudden, she realized, I'm out of my comfort zone here, and she's thinking she wants a relationship, but actually she realized, no, I need to go back into my coronavirus, and she wants to go back into her PJs, have her cup of tea at night. Now, I know, look, she's mid-40s, but that's fine. But there's a lot of 20-year-olds out there too. I've spoken to quite a few 20-year-olds. They don't know what the fuck to do. I've spoken to a couple of college students that they started off college. And anybody that's watching on TikTok, let us know if you're a college student. This couple of college students, their first 2 years of college were in coronavirus. So they were stuck at home. They didn't barely leave the house. There was a couple of parties here and there, sure, and all that, but it was insanity. It really was insanity. And I think what's going on here, guys, and I'm looking at the camera here for TikTok, guys, if anybody's out there and you're struggling at the moment after coronavirus, you're like, what the hell's wrong with me? Why am I feeling like this? Why am I not getting into the race again, so to speak? This is happening to a lot of people. A lot of people. Whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50. Like, I felt it. I've got back on the horse, so to speak. I mean, just even looking at here some of the comments. This guy, Eamon here, he says, people are used to artificial living and being isolated. I completely agree, Eamon. I completely agree. Can I ask how old you are, Eamon, actually, if you don't mind? Let us know. Be good to get this in live stream here. But that is, were you getting used to artificial living? It's madness, guys. It really is. It's absolute madness. And like, I've got good eyesight. Even my eyesight was getting bad. It's getting bad because I'm on my fucking phone all the time. I'm on my phone more now before coronavirus, and my eyesight is getting impacted. I mean, Jesus Christ, where do we go from here? Like, seriously. There's another lady here. Sorry, not a guy here. Alan, I just gave up easier. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Yeah, well, it's a lot of that going on. And even, guys, I did an experiment the other night there now on Tinder. And I've been keeping an eye on all the apps here. Tinder, Bumble, POFs, Hinge, all of those. So, like, as a social experiment to see where we are at the moment, I actually super boosted on Tinder. And what did I get? Now, I'm single, by the way, so I'm not trying to play around with anybody. But I got 2 matches. One girl said hello to, nothing back. The other girl, she's just giving me 1 fucking word answers. I mean, what is it with these 1 word answers, guys? You know? Like, there's social anxiety, yes. So if you've got the social anxiety, just push through it, okay? And I know a lot of people can have it. All of a sudden, you're getting disoriented. You don't know where to go. You're fucking... You're nervous. You're panicky before the date. You don't know whether you should show up or not show up. Or, oh my God, no, this is a fucking disaster. Just go on the date, right? If there's anybody out there that... you're suffering from social anxiety here, all right? And you get nervous when you normally wouldn't get nervous. Just go on the fucking date and then assess how you feel afterwards. That's what I'd say. Just go on the date. And I guarantee you're going to feel fucking good after the date. Even to just get out of the house for the date. You know? Now I'm just going to keep an eye on some of the comments here. Sharon, 1 word, not interested, just judging too fast. Now, Sharon, what do you mean by that? Oh, sorry, the 1 word. Yeah, the girl 1 word answers. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And here's the thing. I said, okay, well, I'll keep this going for a little bit more. And yet, I didn't bother texting her back for about 24 hours. So at the start there was about 4 or 5 different messages from me, and then she replied to me every time with 1 word answers. I went, fuck this. I'll give it 24 hours. I'll come back to her. And she responded to me so goddamn fast after 24 hours. It was almost like she had the message thread open on Tinder. Like, just... I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. It happens to a lot of people. Happens to me. Let's just keep going here now. Eamon, you can't teach personality or people skills, though. No, you can't, Eamon. You're right. But what you can do... Now, this is a good, nice statement to make, Eamon. You can't teach it, but the only way you get it is by going out on the first date. Go on the fucking date. The only way you learn is by fucking going out there. You know? It's as simple as that. You're not going to learn from YouTube or anybody. Or a guy like me. I can only try and help people to try and get out there. But you still got to do it at the end of the day. Yeah. So let's just keep going. It's kind of a depressing podcast today, isn't it? Fucking hell. Let's have a look here now. What anybody else is saying. Oh, we've got a guy going in for the kill here with the girl. Nice one. Good man. Well, hey, guys, if I can help you get you a date on TikTok Live, brilliant. Wouldn't that be awesome, guys, actually? Recording a podcast episode and 2 people meet. That'd be so awesome. Oh, my God. Sharon. Hey, Sharon. She wants the chase anxious attachment style. She wants the chase. I presume you're on about 1 word answers here now. Interesting that you say anxious attachment style, as in she's just socially anxious to meet, so she just wants, because she's anxious, but she does want the attention. Maybe is that what you mean? Either way, I actually don't give a shit, to be honest. I'm done with this girl anyway, myself. And to be honest, guys, if anybody's out there, and if there's any ladies watching this, I know there's a few, I gotta say, I'm not having a go at women here, but this does happen to men quite a lot. The one word fucking answers. It happens to men more than women. Okay? So girls, if you are actually interested in a guy, don't just leave it at one word answers. Like, he's going to probably ask you a couple of questions, right? Because he wants to keep the conversation going with you. So if he's going to be like that, you ask some questions back, you know? Now, I'm going to personally agree with that lady there that just put that comment that she's not interested. I agree. But if you actually are interested and you're answering people with one word answers, you've lost your fucking mind, because what are you doing? Unless you're listening to somebody else like your friend. Oh, don't do that, or give them one word answers. Please don't do that, guys. Please don't do that. You're fucking yourself. And the chances are the friend that you're listening to doesn't want you to get a friend, because they're either jealous that they've got some loser boyfriend, or they don't have anybody in the first place, so they're trying to fuck you. Okay, so if you are on a dating app and you're talking to a guy or girl and you actually are interested, and if they're asking you questions, they're trying to keep the conversation going. So what do? Ask questions back. All right? I mean, I know this might sound insanity to some people, but it's fucking happening a lot. All right, we'll go back to the comments here now. Let's have a look. I hate Silver Foxy Lady 1971. Nice username. I hate when if you don't agree to give them your number or go to chat on another app, they go AWOL. Okay, that's a good one actually, Silver Fox. I only spoke about this only a few days ago on social media. I might have done a podcast episode. Anyway, okay, excuse me. We have some guys on here. Now, guys, I'd like your input. Back me up or disagree with me, whichever, but we'd like your input here, right? I think most guys, I can't speak for every guy, most guys, when they're talking to you on a dating app, they're chatting away, everything's going good, right? Brilliant. If the guy asks you for your number or he wants you to go to WhatsApp, okay, some women go, well, why does he want to take my phone number? We're just chatting on this WhatsApp. I've seen this dozens of times already in the last couple of months, that women are going, why? What's the problem? I don't want to give out my phone number. Ladies, it's not a bad thing. Okay, now yes, there's some scammers out there, right? Okay, yes, I get it. But a lot of guys, I think it comes down to one, we're used to using WhatsApp. We're used to 2 blue ticks, person's seen it, we can see when you're online. So look, let's be honest, we're all guilty of being fucking stalkers here too, okay? I'm not going to lie, I do the same. Number 2, it's like dancing with a girl on a dance floor, right? There's guys all around her. In other words, like Tinder. The dance floor is Tinder, okay? There's guys everywhere, there's girls everywhere, right? Now, if you dance with the guy, let's say, and all of a sudden, if you decide to exchange numbers and you go to WhatsApp and you start talking there, it's almost like you've gone from the dance floor, you've gone up to the bar for a drink. It's just the two of you now, okay? It doesn't mean that he's looking for a girlfriend or anything, you know what I mean? But it makes him feel that he's more wanted, right? So I think personally that comes down to the 2 main reasons. Now, I'd love to hear what people are saying here. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm going to scroll back up here now. Let's have a look. There's quite a few comments for this one. It's good. Elaine gave up. Sorry to hear that, Elaine. Sharon Kenny, she pulls away until you go forward. When you pull away. Okay, we're on about the... Okay, well, interesting, that one. Yeah, you're right, Sharon. She pulls away until you go forward. When you pull away, she'll lean towards you. Absolutely. Madness, it is. Mary Lou, we get the one word. I wouldn't reply to it either. Yeah, I've no doubt there's women get it too, but men definitely get it more than women. Marriott, I agree with you. Okay. Sharon, that's anxious attachment style. Silver Fox, Peter, would you want a woman's number on the first chat, or would you want to get to know her first? Peter, would you want a woman's number on the first chat, all right, Tinder or wherever, or would you want to get to know her first? No, I'm not going to be asking for her phone number on the first chat. No, not at all. I don't have a plan per se on this one, or like a strategy, you know. Like, I just feel it out. But I certainly would not be going in for the phone number in the first 24 hours. I'll put it that way. You know? Unless now there was just insane magic between two people, which I've never seen on Tinder so far. I've never even heard of that type of thing. Like, just, you know, out of this world magic in 24 hours. It could happen quite quickly after that, but I haven't really heard within 24. I would give it, if things are going well, I would give it probably 48 hours. Maybe even between 24 to 48. But that's if things are going very well. You know, I don't want to scare the girl off either. Do you know what I mean? It's like, geez, she's looking for my number already. Now, doesn't mean the girl's going to have a problem with giving her number out, but you just don't want to make her feel that, you know, you're coming on too fast, because she might be thinking you're doing the exact same thing to other women. So that's not good either. Sharon, mirror them if you're attracted. Yeah, that's right, mirror them. So if anybody doesn't know what she means, like mirror, in other words, well, people say that in kind of sales, where you mirror the person. If they're feeling down, you feel down with them, and or if they're feeling happy, you're happy with them. So, like, if they're asking you a question, answer the question, ask them a question back. Or if they make just a statement, no question, well then, you make a statement, no question back. Now, personally, if anybody's wondering how many times do you accept this one-word answer shit, I would personally say 5 or 6 questions max. Okay? So if you match with somebody on a dating app, you start asking them questions and they're just giving you the one-word answers, I would give it, I'd give it 5, and that's being really generous to the other person on that one. If they haven't asked you a question back in those 5 questions you've asked them, I'd be done. Because look, what you're accounting for with those 5 is you're accounting for, well, maybe your question sucks, right? Or maybe 2 or 3 of your questions suck, or she's not sure, or maybe she's just fucking busy and she was going to actually come back to you and she got distracted. Just giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. Now, some people might not think that's a good thing at all, but while you're at it, why not, you know? Michelle, like you said, it works both ways. I get one-word replies and they don't ask questions. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Michelle. Happens. Fucking happens, huh? And by the way, if anybody's joined on this TikTok session, we're recording a podcast episode live, so I'll be calling out your name. You're featured on a podcast. The Peter Walsh Show, by the way. Okay. It's very funny how you're giving relationship advice when you go out drinking on your own. Laugh out loud. No, I don't go drinking on my own. Anyway. Are you doing any more live videos around Cork? Hey, Octon, baby. Yeah, probably will be. I'll keep you guys posted. Anthony, why move off the app anyway? Well, why not? I mean, most people use WhatsApp these days, right? Most. And that's where we all go to text everybody that we're texting on a daily basis. But, I mean, if people don't want to move off the app, you know, there's no problem with that, right? So let's have a look. Alan, Ismail. I usually ask for Messenger. That's more public. Fair enough, Alan. Fair enough, yeah. Nothing wrong with Messenger. Eamon, I like to chat on the phone before I meet anyone. I'll know in minutes if we'd get on. Fair point, Eamon. Fair point. And guys, by the way, I was doing some scam videos last week. trying to pull a lot of information about any potential scammers to look out for. If you're a bit uncertain about somebody, you might know this already, all right? But, you know, if there is a bit of a red flag, as in, Jesus, is this person fucking real? Is it a man? Is it a woman? You don't know. Ask for a FaceTime. Ask for a FaceTime before you meet them. And if they don't want to do a FaceTime, I wouldn't show up. Like, that's only if you have a red flag before you ask for a FaceTime. That's what I would say. Okay, let's just go back to it here. We'll go. Some of the comments are good here, guys. Keep them coming. Okay, Sharon Kenny 45. Hey, Sharon. And you feel a better connection on WhatsApp and special sharing? Fair enough, Sharon. Yeah, well, I'd be the same. I like to go to WhatsApp eventually, you know, if I'm talking to a girl on a dating app. It's just my place to, you know, to talk to people. And I can stalk people. I can stalk people. See their 2 blue ticks. Like, are they fucking online, the motherfucker? Love it. Okay, let's have a look. Michelle. Definitely, I'll give my mobile out and you feel like you're not on a dating app. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it, Michelle. I wouldn't have looked at it that way myself, but yeah, absolutely. Elaine, a lot of weird fellas and sending inappropriate messages. Hey, Elaine. Well, where are they sending you these inappropriate messages? I mean, surely they can do that on Tinder anyway, right? Now, I know you can send more on WhatsApps and stuff, but you know, sometimes I actually think in your situation, Michelle, excuse me, like if you had a situation where you're saying to yourself, oh, I wonder, is this guy a dirty bastard now or what, pervert or something? Like, what I'd be doing there is I'd actually get them on WhatsApp, okay, as quick as I can, and see, because then you'll know. Like, if you think, oh God, this guy's going to probably send me now dick pics and stuff like this on WhatsApp, get him on WhatsApp straight away. You know, get it over and done with. You know, like, again, that's only if it's a red flag. You know, like, well, look, I don't want to be jumping the gun with this guy. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. The only way you're going to find out, give him your number, talk to him on WhatsApp, and let him expose himself for what he is. And then you'll either know straight away or not. Done. All right, let's have a look. Sharon Kenny. If I feel there's something I ask to chat, you lose the fakes. If I feel there is something I ask to chat, you lose the fakes. Okay, well, hey, Sharon, hopefully it works, you know. Hopefully it does. Sharon, within first chat. Oh, wow, is this hang on, is this the same Sharon? If I feel there's something I ask to chat, you lose the fakes within first chat. Okay. Interesting strategy. Tashana, hi. Hi. Okay. Let's have a look. Michelle, normally chat to see if there's communication and then give your number out. Yeah, well, yeah. Michelle, 5 too many. Okay, well that's, yeah, I know. It's a lot. Anybody's just joined, I'm recording a podcast episode here for around about coronavirus and people dating at the moment and how bad it is. But we're on about one-word answers, and the one-word answers are just horrific these days. I'm sure a lot of people that are watching here are listening on the podcast episode. Like, you're on a dating app, you match with somebody, you say hello, and then you ask them a question, and they're just giving you one-word answers. And then you ask them another question, you're getting a one-word fucking answer, and that just keeps going and going. You're like, Jesus Christ, are they going to ask me anything, or are they just, like, fucking around, loving the attention? Like, a lot of us have been there. I personally would say, and it's high, and I know that it's high, I would go with 5 questions I'd ask the person, and if I don't get any questions back, I'm out of there. I'm gone. Now, 5 may be a bit too much. Michelle thinks it's too much, and I understand that. I do. I understand that. It does seem like a lot, but I'm just giving it the benefit of the doubt. You know, I could have asked a shit question. You know, but totally understand. And guys, actually, let us know here, because how many goes would you give it? I would give it maybe 5, max 5. How many questions would you ask somebody on a dating app until you say, no, fuck this, I'm out? Be nice to hear. Okay, Sharon, mirror down to vibe, speed questions even, and bring it up to your level of energy. Speed questions. Oh, yeah, okay, mirroring. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Eamon, I don't believe in mirroring, just be natural in yourself. I'd have to go with Eamon on that one. I would. But what she's really saying, Eamon, is that it's not that you're pretending that, like, if the girl's miserable and depressed today, you don't act miserable and depressed. You just, like, the mirroring here is, if she's not going to ask you a question back on a dating app, well, then you fucking don't answer a question back on the dating app. Now, if she asks you a question back then you come in with a question. So you're mirroring that type of thing, not the behavior, the action, if that makes sense. Sharon Kenny, move off app because you were letting them know you're serious about meeting. You see them for real too. Yes, that's true. That is true. You'd see a WhatsApp photo of them. You'll see if they're online. You'll know it's real. Benedicta, hi, hello. Let me just go back up to some of the comments here. Okay, no, if they won't FaceTime at least once, that's a red flag. Yeah, I mean, why not? And here's the thing, guys, if you do get into this situation where you've got a red flag about somebody, but you're not sure, and you want to figure out, and you want to FaceTime them to see if they're fucking real or not, like, if they say, no, I can't, I'd even come clean. Like, why not? Fuck it, Put it on them. Or not that you're trying to blame them, but, I would just say that, look, this is the story here. I don't trust this. I don't know what's going on. And see what they say. That's if things are going bad, as in, like, you're almost out the fucking door. And it's like a Hail Mary last attempt. Okay. Silver Fox. It's a pity the actual dating app doesn't do video calls. Would be safer and save passing info on. Yeah, I agree with you there. I do agree with you there. It's interesting why none of them have started to do it yet, even though Hinge does is it a video intro? I can't remember now. No, not a video intro, a voice intro. So yeah, it's not video, but that's the closest we have to a video so far. Or I think on Tinder you can do a kind of a meme, can't you? Dave, you seem a bit narcissistic. Really? Fucking hell, I go onto social media to help people. Good man, Dave. Good man. Sharon, all about connection and moving fast away from rejection. Sharon, all about connection and moving fast away from rejection. One word, not worthy. Not worth the reply. 2 questions. Fair point, Sharon. Fair point. Yeah. I cannot disagree with that one. Tina, hey Tina, I see you. You followed me for a while there on TikTok. No FaceTime the first 3 conversations. Sorry, I had dicks waving at me. Oh, God. Jesus. But here's the thing, Tina, if you're still watching, at least you found out. You didn't waste time. Now, I know, believe me, I know you don't want to be getting these fucking dick pics in live streams if you have some guy's dick. Oh, my God. But you could have been wasting a lot more time talking away to him, and all of a sudden then, 2 weeks from now, you decide to have it, and then bang. So you could have potentially saved yourself 2 weeks. I'm trying to look at just on the positive here, But I'm sorry to hear that too. That fucking hell. Jesus. Sorry guys, I'm just going back up again, and let's have a look. We're going back up I want to go back up the comments here. I may have missed a few, guys, but I'm just going here. Elaine, I've been stalked and ghosted so many times. It's happened to me, Elaine. It's happened to a lot of people. A lot of people. I don't get it myself. I really don't. Maria, just to say hi from Madrid. Hey, while working. Hugs. Thanks, Maria. You too. Madrid, that's pretty cool. Must be warm in Madrid. Jesus. Sharon, mirroring is the effort they are worth. What you give, you should get, energy-wise. I wouldn't... You know what, Sharon? But if you don't get anything... Like, if we want respect, we give respect. If we want love, we should give love. So maybe we should... Maybe everybody's wrong here, including me. Maybe we should all give first. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I always do that on the dating apps. I'll ask the questions, and if I don't get anything back, well, okay, well, let's just see what we're dealing with here. Like, they're exposing themselves pretty fucking quick. You know? Like, Sharon, that's a defensive attitude to a point. You know? To a point. Like, what happens the next time? If you get, I've got fucked over by a girl in my past. Completely screwed over. What do? Not try and get the next girl? Be defensive? Just do nothing? No. I have to go on, well, the offense, you call it. I have to talk to the girl. I got to put in the effort. I got to, you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Liz, 5 questions max. I would also ask the question, get 1-word text back. Oh, Christ. Sorry to hear that, Liz. 5 questions. I would go with the 5 too, but I mean, I know it's a lot. Jesus. Tashana, I won't video call person on the first talk. It never works for me at the moment. I think they call nude. Jesus. A lot of that going on, isn't there? Fucking hell. Tina, but some questions are so weird, I can imagine. My God. What kind of questions you guys get? Fuck. Jesus. Alright, let's keep going. Liz. Then I get a text later saying, oh, now you're not talking to me. Jesus Christ. What is that about? My God. Guys, if you're listening on the podcast episode, some of these comments, I mean, some of the stories here that are not the people, the stories that they're telling here, they're just insane. And I'm going to keep trying to find them as now. Apps should make users do a video intro just 10-20 seconds. I think people should do that. I think they should do that. Now, it's a free app at the end of the day. They probably don't want to be paying for that kind of server storage, you know? But yeah. Oh, hang on. Lucky Laney, Tinder has video calls? Hang on, guys. Tinder's got video calls? Fuck, am I blind? Huh. Interesting. I must check that out afterwards. Thank you, Lucky Laney. Wow. Karen, so then at least when you meet, you know you were chatting with that guy. I presume you're on about video camera, right? Alan, same here. My sister is 60 and she uses Snapchat. Right. Jeez. Didn't even know anybody used Snapchat anymore. Fucking hell. Well, barely, like. Christ. Excuse me. Tina, oh, are they texting you at 23:11 and are getting angry when I sleep? No, that doesn't sound great, Tina. All right, so guys, some guys get angry when you don't answer the phone call. The phone. Jesus. God. Oh God. Anybody listen to the episode here? You must be fucking losing your mind. Yeah. Michelle, you don't mirror. Good. So what else, guys? So 1-word answers. Is 5 too much? Is it enough to just put your mind at ease at the end of the day? I think I'd still go with the 5. I did 5 for that girl now, and no, fuck her. Whatever. It's not happening. Such a Shanna. No, I said the moment I take the call, the person is nude, showing me his parts. Oh, God. So I don't do video call. Look, guys, if there's anybody out there that's listening to this, whether you're listening to the episode or you're on TikTok live here, and if you're sending nude photos of yourself or trying to do a live one and you're sending dick pics or whatever, I haven't found any woman yet that follows me on social media that likes it. Not one woman. Sorry, guys. Just not one. Not one. I'm going to keep going here now. Whew. By the way, we'll actually be wrapping this up in a few minutes, guys. And I'll be back again later, probably doing a live and another podcast episode. Dated a guy for 5 months. Now, this could be interesting. Not very happy with how it was going. As it happened, we both went back. Back where? Sorry, I don't know. Goodbye would be my one-word reply. Amen. Nice. Amen. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Goodbye. They know exactly what the story is. They know exactly. Sharon, rude people just block without a comment. They will learn. Oh. Michelle, I'm going to try the 5 questions and see. Well, why not, Michelle? Go for it. Go for it. And even if you know after like the second or third, well, fuck it then. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be hanging on for dear life here, like, until you get to 5. But here is what I would do, guys, and anybody listening on the episode. If you're getting one-word answers, by the third, if you ask a third question and you're still getting one-word answers, give it 24 hours. Do not contact that person for 24 hours. Then if you want to, go in for a 4th question. 24 hours later, though, has to be minimum. And the chances are they're going to probably be back to you within fucking 2 seconds. And if they are, they're just ridiculous game players. God. Moretti, I sent 2 comments up there. Please read. Okay, sorry. I'm just going to have a look. There's quite a few comments. Dated a guy for 5 months. Is that the one? Just having a look there now. You have to bear with me. Yeah, I don't see it here. But I don't know what you mean, Moretti. Dated a guy for 5 months. Not very happy with how it was going. As it happened, we both went back. Back to being single? I don't understand. I'm sorry. Tinder unmatched. So talking again. Oh, Jesus. Well, there's an interesting one. So you were dating. Then you weren't. And then you matched again on Tinder. And talking again. Wow. Jesus, that doesn't happen much, does it? Fucking hell. That is strange. And how's it going? I hope it's going well. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up in a few minutes, guys. And after that, ghosting. Oh, well, ghosting is horrific. Horrific. After that, okay, hang on. We're going to for one more. Moretti. Yeah, I haven't seen any. Sent 2 comments up there. Yeah, I didn't see it. But guys, yeah, listen, I hope that was fun. Some of these stories are horrific. But so look, guys, if you're listening to the episode, let's wrap this up, right? In other words, in terms of if you are getting one-word answers back, give it the 5. Please, first of all, do not go over 5 questions that you ask the person. Why fucking bother? And I think Eamon here, who's actually listening on TikTok live here, he said just finish with goodbye. It's not a bad old reply, actually, to be honest. Like, fuck it. What's the point? They clearly don't want to get to know about you more. Yeah, I'd give it 5 max, guys. Max. So, yeah. So, guys, listen, thanks for listening. And everybody on TikTok, I love you all. And I will be back again for another live. And, guys, on the episode, thanks for listening. And we'll speak again. Bye-bye.